American rapper Sean Diddy Combs was born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York City, where his father was murdered when Sean was just only 3 years old. 9 years later, his family moved to suburban Mount Vernon, New York, where Combs attended prep school and supposedly received the nickname Puffy for his habit of puffing up his chest during football practice. He attended Ward University in Washington, D.C., but he left college after 2 years to become an intern at Uptown Records in New York City. Within a year, he had moved up to vice president. In December 1991, 9 people were crushed to death and 29 were injured as crowds pushed their way into a charity basketball game that Combs had promoted at the City College of New York. In 1993, Combs was fired from Uptown, and he turned his energies to his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment. He soon discovered and befriended a street hustler named Christopher Wallace, who rapped as Biggie Smalls and recorded as The Notorious Ig. By 1994, Wallace was a rising rapster, and Combs had negotiated a $15 million deal to move Bad Boy to Arista Records, which gained him a growing industry-wide reputation as a rap impresario and entrepreneur. In spring 1997, The Notorious Big was murdered, and Combs's first album, No Way Out, was released that summer under the moniker Puff Daddy. Included the Grammy Award-winning single, I'll Be Missing You, a musical eulogy featuring the voice of Wallace's widow and the melody from The Police's Every Breath You Take. Several more singles from No Way Out dominated the pop charts in 1997. In 1998, Combs toured in support of No Way Out and maintained his presence on the airwaves. For theme of Godzilla, he enlisted guitarist Jimmy Page to concoct the single Come With Me, a thunderous reworking of Page's Zeppelin song, Kashmir. That year, Combs took home 2 Grammy Awards for rap album No Way Out and rap performance, I'll Be Missing You, and he also launched the Sean John clothing line. In addition to his music career, Combs has occasionally acted. In 2001, he appeared as a death row inmate in the critically acclaimed film Monsters Ball. He later portrayed a record executive in the comedy Get Him to the Greek in 2010, and a sports agent in the football drama Draft Day in 2014. In 2016, he served as an advisor on the vocal competition series The Voice. He then became a judge on They 4 Battle for Stardom, which aired for 2 seasons in 2018. Legal troubles, however, soon overshadowed Combs's music, acting, and fashion achievements. In 1999, he was found partially liable for the City College stampede and was made to pay settlements on several resulting claims. Later that year, he pleaded guilty to second-degree harassment after an altercation with a record company executive, and in December 1999, he was present during a shooting at a Manhattan Gettable, charged with several crimes, including illegal gun possession. He was acquitted in 2001 on all counts. He subsequently made a symbolic break with his past by assuming the stage name P. Diddy and releasing his second album. The saga continues in 2001. He claimed his 3rd Grammy in 2004 for his collaboration with the rapper Nelly Cornell Haynes, JRB on Shake Ya Tail Feather. And later that year, he was honored by the Council of Fashion Designers of America as their Menswear Designer of the Year. He dropped the P from his name in 2005 and released his 3rd album, Press Play, the following year as Diddy. His 2010 album Last Train to Paris, recorded with the female vocal group Dirty Money, continued in the crowd-pleasing popular vein of his previous efforts. It layered rap with house and disco to create a series of danceable tracks, loosely arranged around the theme of a thwarted love affair. Combs continued his experimentation on another collaborative album, 1111 in 2014, produced by Israeli technopretic Guy Gerber, but returned closer to true hip-hop form with the mixtape in 2015. The mixtape, released for free online under the name Puff Daddy, featured a number of collaborations. In 2021, Combs announced that he had officially changed his middle name from John to Love. 2 years later, he released the Love album, Off the Grid, which was nominated for a Grammy for Best Progressive R&B Album, and featured guest artists such as The Weeknd and Mary J. Blige. Also in 2023, he was the subject of several civil lawsuits accusing him of sexual harassment, sex trafficking. One lawsuit was filed by the singer Cassie, by name of Cassandra Ventura, who had worked with Combs, and who alleged she had been the victim of his sexual misconduct for years. During their personal and professional relationship, the suit was settled outside of court for an undisclosed amount. However, 3 other women and 1 man also came forward between November 2023 and February 2024 with allegations that Combs had assaulted or trafficked them. In March 2024, Combs's homes in Miami Beach and Los Angeles were raided by federal agents with the Department of Homeland Security. In May 2024,
CNN aired
a security video that showed Combs physically assaulting Ventura in a hotel hallway in 2016, appearing to corroborate details noted in her lawsuit. Shortly afterward, Combs posted an apology on his social media accounts. However, that same month, he was accused of sexual assault by another woman, who alleged that the incident had occurred in 2003. In June, Howard University rescinded an honorary degree that the school had bestowed on Combs in 2014. The university also disbanded a scholarship program that had been set up in his name. Finally, on Monday, September 16, 2024, Combs was arrested in New York City after being indicted by a grand jury. Although the indictment was sealed, one of Combs's lawyers told the New York Times that he believed that Combs was being charged with racketeering and sex trafficking.